Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. We are back at the Crimson Caravan Company because we have a few quests to hand in. Right here with Alice McClafferty.
Welcome back.
Wow, lady, you're weird. You just wake up and immediately start talking about, you know, they will pay for this or whatever. Anyway, I have the Gunrunner holotape. If you remember, we've, well, of course you do. But I might not because I haven't played in at least a few days, probably a couple of weeks. Anyway, we have stolen the Gunrunner's holotape. You know, their plans for weapons. So yeah.
I hear it's business as usual at the Gunrunners, as if nothing unusual happened. Excellent work. We'll be able to use the schematics you acquired to begin manufacturing our own weapons immediately. We'll provide some to you at a discount.
Excellent. The Crimson Caravan Company no longer has to worry about Henry Jameson because we persuaded him to stop working for them.
Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright and not even ask for compensation. I'm a bit curious what exactly you said to him. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. I'm very happy to be rid of that man.
Cassidy Caravans has been bought out and is now part of the Crimson Caravan Company.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
Well, the only problem is her caravan is completely gone. So, is there anything else you need me to do?
Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps on supplies. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed them to be brand new. This is a problem. The most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it.
What? Wouldn't you want it for yourself? You know, endless money. Okay, pressing matters. Ha ha ha, very funny.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay, well, let's see. We also have another quest over here. Birds of a Feather. Report back to Gloria that the package has been delivered. So let's do that. And we also need to drink. Do they have water? Yes, they do. Now, is it radioactive? No, it's not. Excellent. So we can get rid of our dehydration, but we don't have any food. That's creepy, lady. Oh, that's Cass. Why are you looking at me like that? Jeez. I didn't buy you out. I just persuaded you to sell your stuff, your livelihood. Well, not like she had any livelihood, considering her caravan was gone. She was the only one left. Animals and people included. Look at those socks. Ridiculous looking socks. Play for the winning team. Alright, so...
Nelson will serve as example. We'll bleed the ground red with anyone who opposes our peace efforts.
Wow, lady, you are creepy. And she's here as well. Jeez. This place is really creepy. So there's the lucky... What is it? Lucky 88? Lucky 8 or something? I don't know. Been a long time since I've played through this game. Alright. Garage door to the Mojave Wasteland. Most energy weapons fall into one of the two categories. Laser, which is fast, accurate, and low damage, and plasma, which is slow moving and very high damage. Alright, so now we have to go that way. Riverside? Riverside? I don't know. Well, there's a caravan there. What are you guys doing?
What's up?
King's Gang's member. Well, let's get in there. Freeside, that's it. That's it. Freeside. So now we have to go to the weapons shop, I believe. Oh, we have to go through there. Man, it's annoying that you have to go through so many doors and hoops and loops and everything until you can get to where you want to go, but oh well. That's pretty cool.
If it can be bought, it can be found.
I don't care, kid. Alright, so there is the shop. Well, that
Hungry?
way.
Thirsty?
Nope.
Horny?
Nope.
The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
I don't care. The Silver Rush. Alright, let's get in there. and tell them that the package has been delivered. I can't even remember what kind of package I've delivered. Oh yeah, to that guy in the middle of the desert, which I kind of suspect is the Enclave, but actually I'm not sure. Why would they deal with weapons? Either way, let's go talk to her. Wow, lady, your selection is kind of low. I wonder what happened.
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns?
I delivered the package as requested.
And? Don't leave me in suspense. What was their reaction?
He said you'd hear from them soon.
Good. Good. Here's your payment. If you'll excuse me, I have some thinking to do. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs help with. I volunteered you. See him for the details.
Brilliant. I love being volunteered. So, what is it?
Ah, just the person I was looking for. Your name came up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes to work for this family. Luckily for you, I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money?
What would I have to do?
No. That's not how it works. You don't get to weigh the options. You're either in or you're out.
Wow, you're an asshole. Okay, I'm in.
All right then. If we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple. Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between us and a big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find.
Who's this girl?
Her name is Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and I, we need to have a discussion. Find her, bring her here, so I can talk to her, one-on-one.
Isn't that Cass? Why don't you do it?
I got business here. Need to watch the shop, make sure things are running smoothly. Besides, if I came for the girl, I'm not all friendly and charming like you are. She might get the wrong idea.
Anything you can say to her, you can say to me.
You don't want us chatting, trust me. As for the girl, I just want to talk to her. And if you can't bring her here, then you're no use to me, or Gloria. So if you want to cause trouble in here over nothing, then go on, try.
Wow. What did you want to talk to her about?
If your answer isn't yes, I'll bring her here, or no, I won't because Gloria had me pegged wrong, then we're done here.
If I run across her, I'll let her know.
Find her, bring her back here so we can talk. Needless to say, there's some good money in it for you.
I don't trust him. It's kinda odd. Wait, what the... Oh, wait a second, Cass is with me. She's my companion. That was weird. Well... She's the one I need to bring over to him. Oh my god, you know what? This is hilarious. I'll quick save because I have a bad feeling about this. Let's talk to her.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Where was your caravan hit?
Upside of Vegas, here tell. Trapped at the Mojave outpost. So I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit. So the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
Brilliant. How did you catch word of it?
Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
Think there's anything left?
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
I may have already searched the area. Have I?
Well, you have to know what to look for. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
Alright, I had other questions.
Ask them then.
Jean-Baptiste and Freeside wanted to meet with you. Interested in, following me to Freeside? Where do you get that pendant?
Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad.
Your mother was a tribal?
You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got them out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard.
That's one way to put it.
Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more.
Tell me about your dad.
Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying.
Any idea why he went east?
Not a clue. When he left, I was too in my crib to understand why, and around the time Mom passed, I was too into my teens to listen. Got his name, got this pendant, and that's about it.
Where did you learn to shoot?
Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And hear tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect.
And where did you learn how to handle dynamite?
Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass, or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's out of the divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll carry my weight if a disagreement arises.
I don't mean to really rain on her parade, but is throwing dynamite really that much of a skill? I mean, it's a stick that you light and then you throw. If we're talking about the old style dynamite sticks, but I don't know. Any other weapons you know how to use?
What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything like that.
I've heard enough. I have
Ask
other
'em
questions. You any good in a fight?
I'm fair with checking dynamite, not bad with a pistol, if I do say so myself. Carry a knife, too, but that's more for practical reasons. Prefer settling things with my fists, though. Made more friends than corpses in bar fights. Plan on keeping it that way. Don't think I'm some kind of Vault City pacifist, though. If things get heated, I'll start shooting. Trust me.
Other questions? Is whiskey your drink of choice?
Not sure if I chose it or it chose me. Dad ran a bar a long time ago, and it was a labor of love, Mom said. Didn't sound like it made her happy. Still, I'm guessing I got some of Dad's love of whiskey in me because the burn suits me fine. Used to call me Whiskey Rose back west, before I punched enough people, so now they say it. But quiet, and when I'm not around.
Whiskey Rose?
Yeah, on account of my name. And the blossoms on my cheeks when I drink too much. Won most of those fights, too. Can take a hell of a punch and give it right back when I've got a bottle in me. It's all in how you drink it, though. There's a trick to it. When we pass the bottle, I'll show you how it's done.
Alright, I don't have any, whiskey. Where do you usually go to drink?
There's usually a bar in every stop along the road. Helps me sleep. Well, not really, but I tell myself that. Sometimes I have to brew it myself if I'm too far from a bar. Not quality, but I'm for anything that takes the edge off the day.
Wow. How long does it take her to make moonshine? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah. What else are you gonna do with an empty bottle? Wait for it to refill itself? Get me some ingredients out of the Mojave, an empty bottle, a little time, and I'll keep us stocked.
With an empty... Oh. So, maize, 2 mute fruits, yeast, and a fission battery? Next time, maybe.
Alright then.
Great, an alcoholic then. Let's quick save again, because we talked about all of that.
Why the hell we wandering so much anyway? Nothing against the Mojave, except the dust, heat, and scorpions, but...
Looking for a man who shot me.
A man who shot you.
Twice. In the head.
And you got better.
A doctor helped patch me up.
2 shots in the head without an auto doc is a lot of patching. Hope you thanked him properly. Who's this snake that put bullets in your head? Did he have cause, or...
He wanted something I was carrying.
So he robbed you? Robbing a courier's low. And any family or group he's with is gonna get a black eye for it. Caravan code of the wastes is you don't fuck with the one who brings you your mail. And you don't fuck with your supply line. Hope this shithead knows what he's in for. From both of us. What's his name?
Benny wore a checkered suit.
Can't say I've heard the name. Or heard about any man dressed like a seat cover. Still, suit means money, and suits stand out, especially here in the Mojave. One of the larger towns, or Vegas, might be the place to go. Don't you worry, though. We'll sort this asshole out. Rattle his cage a little.
Alright.
Ask him then.
Other questions. How'd you get started in the caravan business anyway?
Started? Took to it like a fish to water. Well, if you know what a fish is.
I'm familiar. What the hell is a fish? I'm familiar. Do you know what a fish is?
Well, of course I do. It's this slimy, scaled thing. Like a lake lurk, except no legs. Well, most times. They're like birds, except they stay underwater. Anyway, I've seen pictures. One guy even had one above his bar in Reading, except it was made of pre-war plastic.
Oh no.
He used to say it could sing, but I figured he was on a jet rush.
Oh no, those things. So you just started in the caravan?
Actually, it sort of fell on me. My feet get antsy if I stay in one place, like the Mojave Outpost. It's driving me crazy, that feeling of being trapped there. So, thanks for that.
Oh, you're welcome. So you traveled a lot?
Yeah. West, east, and passed through places enough times people would sometimes pay me some caps to take something to the next town.
What, like a courier?
Well, not as glamorous, I guess. Roads back west were safer in most places. Most.
Mostly.
Anyway, occurred to me I could scratch the traveling itch and get paid for it. Cassidy caravans formed around me. Rest is history.
And now it's gone.
Ask him then.
How's caravan life in the Mojave?
Well, I'm not one for soft living or soft men, let me tell you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you right now, on both counts.
Not sure I understand your answer. Yeah, we do, but...
The caravan fighting here in the Mojave, it's been downright brutal. The amount of caravan space you reserve for ammo alone. And if it's not raiders, powder gangers, it's NCR tolls. They need to get the money from somewhere, even if it's Vegas bound.
Do you deal mostly with NCR?
Anyone wise does. Vegas families pay on time, from what I've heard. Even the Omertas. The white gloves pay on time, but they're creepy. Deal with anyone else, though, you're taking a big risk.
What about Caesar's Legion?
The Legion? What about them? I don't trade caps or supply anyone who keeps slaves and treats women like Brahmin in those camps of theirs.
Alright, just asking. Do they deal with any caravans at all?
There's some caravans that deal with the Legion, yes. And as much as it pains me to say it, any caravan marked by the Legion is safe as houses. They guard their roads, their supply lines. Even fiends would hesitate before going after any trader dealing with Legion.
You sound frustrated.
I am. If NCR took the same stand and committed patrols to the roads, then I'd think that'd solve a lot of their problems right there. But they don't. Caravans get butchered in the Mojave all the time, like mine. And so fucking close to Vegas you could see it from the wall.
There must be good parts to the Republic.
NCR tries. It's just that trying doesn't mean a whole lot when you're paying your respects to the dead. And Legion, from what I've heard, they don't do the stop tolls on the roads or in the outposts like some NCR quartermasters do. You're lucky if you turn a profit sometimes. If some new officer gets assigned a route, the fees just get worse.
Any other differences between Legion and NCR?
Much as I hate the Legion, caravan life would be a hell of a lot easier if they ran the roads. Well, as long as those companies were run by men. And that's the biggest issue I see. And it's a shame. But I think there's people on the NCR side who feel more strongly than I do.
What do you mean?
Some caravans deal with the Legion now because the security. If towns could get the same protection, a lot more tempting than you'd think. A bunch of people would be willing to side with the Legion to not have to worry about fiends and boomers and powder ganger attacks. It's not hard for some folks to sell freedom when the alternative is worse. Especially if being with NCR is going to get you on a Legion cross.
I've heard enough.
All right, then.
Well, you know what? We're gonna continue talking to her next time and see what actually happens if we tell her about this place. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye-bye.